How does one come to know the sea's dark secrets?
Chris Hemsworth may have stomped through the heavens a time or two with a big fat melon at his side, but now with In the Heart of the Sea, he's got his mitts full with 32,000 pounds of angry ocean blubber. In fact, as legend has it, this whale was a super sperm, possibly even as large as 100,000 pounds plus. The film's based on the true story of the whaling ship Essex out of Nantucket, a ship that took to an ocean a half a world away, only to be pulverized by a beast that would one day be written about by Herman Melville as the Great Moby Dick. Director Ron Howard approached the reality factor with the same focus as he has with all of his previous works, on sea, land, and in space.
The research and commitment to authenticity was as extreme within the Heart of the Sea as it was with Apollo 13, for example.
I married a whaleman.
Whaleman who loves you.
When you look at this film, there's sort of a balance, a delicate balance between what you think of in your mind as whaling now and what whaling was at that point.
Yeah.
Did you as a filmmaker have to sort of draw on the empathy of the audience,
Well,
or draw it out?
I wanted to be as authentic about it as I could, and I felt that would create a kind of an empathy, because you'd begin to understand that this was an industry, and that these weren't hunters by nature. They were like oil riggers. I mean, that was an industry. They were risking their lives, but I think it was a lot less about the excitement of the hunt and a lot more about fueling the energy industry of its era.
It drove the world at that time.
Never seen a whale do that.
Mr. Lawrence, take the wheel. Mr. Ramsel, you were the other end of the line to the foremast.
Aye, sir.
As I live and breathe, he's mine.
What they were doing was terrifying. The idea of going to sea to hunt whales, not mackerel, they're not fishing, they're hunting whales, with nothing but a little rowing boat and a harpoon.
Look where we find ourselves.
Now, to play the survivors of the attack, the actors had to lose weight, lots of it, to realistically look like men who'd been out at sea, guys who'd been forced into cannibalism just to survive another day. Hemsworth dumped 33 pounds in 4 weeks, thanks to a diet of just 500 calories per day. You lost a ton of weight for this, and I imagine that's got to affect you and affect the crew in terms of your moods and your energy level and all of that.
I don't think we would have had nearly the sort of, truthful portrayal or spontaneity or detail that we had if we hadn't have done that. We've all felt like we were as, beat up as we could be in order to empathize with what these characters were actually going through.
And what they were going through wasn't pretty indeed.
It's just a whale.
Which lends credence to the old saying that bad days just don't get any worse than when you're having a bad day on a boat. In the Heart of the Sea is playing in theaters this weekend.